This is ContactTalkRadio.com. Consciousness in action. And you are taking action into your consciousness by tuning into Contact Talk Radio.
And on TuneIn.com, Ping.fm, and UpSnap Mobile.
Contact Talk Radio.
Welcome to Spiritual Psychic with Sarah Wiseman, where you'll learn how to unlock the secrets of spiritual intuition and your own psychic gifts. Here's Sarah.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sarah Wiseman. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about soul journeying, and I wanted to explain sort of this process of, some people might call it lucid dreaming is a way of looking at it, lucid dreaming while awake, meditative journeying, sacred journeying. I call it meditation, journeying while meditating. And the difference is that in a lot of traditional meditation practices, we're going, really far out into the realms. So we're going into places of stillness or bliss or all-knowing. But there are other ways of working in the realms where you can go to levels that are not quite so far out, in expanded state in the universe, but you can go really to more specific locations and to go to what I call these sacred portals, where intuitive information and spiritual information is revealed to you. And I have, from the beginning, when I began to journey into the realms, I have really made this my practice of exploring what's there, where can we go, what are the portals that we can visit over and over and over again. Now, some of this you might think of as archetypal. So we go into a vision, we go into an intuitive meditative trance, and we come across different beings who may be archetypal to us. We come across the guides, or we come across spiritual teachers, or we come across the angelic realm. And these beings are often very archetypal. And so we're connecting to collective consciousness and our understanding of what an archetype is. It's a symbolic characteristics that are held in the collective consciousness. So we know what they are. So we go to the beings, their archetypes, we understand them. And this is one way of journeying. But there are also ways of journeying into specific places where we receive specific information that isn't exactly archetypal, because it's not a person or a being. It's really about place or object. And these places or objects have incredible meaning when we're working in spiritual intuition and doing those practices. So how do we get to the portals? And, kind of like the essence of everything I do is teaching people how to go there, how to go to these portals, what to expect when you're there, and how to pay attention so you don't miss any of the information that the universe is providing you with. I sometimes teach, when I'm teaching, I tell my students, it's like we're going into the etheric realms and we're going to a particular house where maybe the guides live. And then we'll do another journey and we'll go to a particular etheric house where maybe the departed live. And then maybe we'll go to another house. These are like containers of the universe where the Akashic records are, or where the future is, or where past lives are. And so there's all these different places we can visit all over the universe. And really, all you need to know is how to go there once. And once you've gone there one time, it's sort of ingrained or entrained into your psychic muscle memory, and you can go there anytime. So I love to teach people how to go to these various portals and what they might expect there. So I want to just talk to you a little bit about what some of the most common portals are. And I'm working from my book, The Mystic Way, which is the second in my spiritual intuition trilogy, Intuitive Path, The Mystic Way, and coming soon, Shaman Circle. So the portals, we always travel with our guides because the universe is a very big place and we want to be attached or tethered to that higher vibration, so that if any lurky, murky, lower vibrational stuff sort of stumbles upon us, we really don't interact with that, or we aren't hassled by that in any way. We're always traveling with a guide. But so some of the most common portals are the open meadow, the stone bench. And as I'm saying these, you might even think like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I think I've imagined that, or I've dreamt about that, or I know it's coming back to me as a memory. So the open meadow, the stone bench, the still lake, or sometimes we see it as a pond, the hut in the forest. And then some of these are from Akashic Records, the viewing vista, the white building, the book of knowledge, the library, the viewing room. And some of these are from other traditions, the tree of life, the cave or cavern, the river, the blue planet, the conference room, and just the universe in all its vastness. And then as we go to these portals, we're often presented with something. We've already spoken about the archetypal beings that might be there, but we are also given usually gifts or objects that have symbolic meaning. And some of the most common that lots of us, no matter across all cultures, receive: the cup or goblet, the bowl, the flower, the apple or fruit, the acorn or stone, the fairy or pixie, the box or chest, like a treasure chest or something you open, the book, the quill or the pen, for all you scribes out there, the ball or orb, for all you energy folks out there, the ring, the sword, the staff, and the cloak. So you can have a practice where you are going into these portals with your guides and receiving from the guides, from the etheric place you're visiting, objects, and other things happen too, but you can receive information about anything you're working on in your life. You can also use this information to look at past lives or future lives. And when you start to do this process of soul travel, and we haven't even discussed the shamanic aspects, which is kind of a different, that's a different video or recording. When you start to journey, you realize how this earth life is really, just a small part of the picture. And then you also start to experience that as you're heading into the other realms, into the other portals, working with these archetypal beings and archetypal objects from collective soul, that your dream time begins to be more vivid. You know the way to the house, so you're going there in dream time. And then you notice that your entire waking time is really sort of 1 foot here, 1 foot in the realms. And, this is how it is. We're humans, we're souls. We always have a foot in each place. We just forget. We've got our soul self that's actively working for us also. If you'd like to learn more about this, go to I'm talking about the Soul Traveler Project and also the book, The Mystic Way. And you can go to sarahwiseman.com and go to courses. Lots more to come. Thanks for listening. So happy that you're here.